So we continue with innovation and enterprise. Today we're going to competencies of innovators. But before we go into competencies of innovators, what does competency mean? Competency simply means the combination of characteristics, abilities, skills, knowledge of individuals that they must possess to be able to allow them to achieve or to complete their task. So for competency, it simply means, like I said earlier, the abilities of an individual, the skills, the knowledge, the characteristics, the motivation that an individual must possess to be able to achieve its tasks or to be able to carry out his or her own task. That's what competency is about. So today we're going to competencies of innovators. So when we talk about competencies of innovators, we're simply talking about those things that innovators must possess to allow them to become a great innovator. The first one, so I'm going to read anyway. So innovators are people who introduce new products, new methods, or ideas. So we call them innovators because they come up with new ideas, they come up with new methods of production, and they will come up with new products or service. That's why we call them innovators. So what are the competencies that an innovator must possess? So what are the competencies that is required of an innovator? Number one, risk taking. Innovators take calculated risks and seize market opportunities to gain competitive advantage. They are innovators, but they take risk. So the risk they take is always calculated. As soon as they take that risk, they seize the opportunity in the market, and because they are able to seize the opportunity in the market, it allows them to have a competitive advantage over their competitors. So with risk-taking competency, it allows innovators to have a competitive advantage over their competitors. Two, creativity. Creativity is a competency too, and which simply means that with innovators, it allows innovators to be able to develop unique products, or especially for new businesses, it allows them to develop a new product or a unique product compared to those of their competitors. The third one is resilience. When we talk about resilience, we're talking about your ability to bounce back during setbacks. So when, as an innovator, because an innovator has this resilience, spirit, it simply means whenever there's a setback, he or she will be able to bounce back and start over. So that's resilience. Then we have initiative. Initiative competency simply means that it could allow innovators to be empowered, and when they are empowered, it could allow them to demonstrate their leadership skill. That is initiative. And third to the last one, networking and human relationship. With networking, it simply means innovators will be able to build relationships that would allow them to meet new people, and that could allow them to grow in the business. The next one, realism. And when we talk about realism, it simply means that realism is also a competency, which simply means that innovators will be able to make decisions based on their situation. So there won't be subjectivity, it will rather be objectivity. So it allows innovators to make objective decisions. That is about realism. And when they are able to make this objective decision, it simply means they might be able to achieve their goals. And the last one is self-confidence. As innovators, when you have this self-confidence competency, it simply means that you believe in yourself. Even if others don't believe in you, you believe in what you can do, you believe in your ability, you believe in what you can achieve over time. And this could allow innovators to also believe in themselves. So these are the competencies that are needed for innovators. And what is competency? I wrote already. These are a combination of knowledge, the know-how, skills, the abilities, behaviors, motivations, and personal characteristics that an individual needs to perform his or her own task. So if an individual has these things, or if an innovator has these things, he or she is going to be able to achieve his goals. So we stop here for today, which the topic is still competencies of innovators. Thank you.